Yo guys, craziness is going on. I will get my life together, I promise. So, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys some quick tips how I've been knocking out my social media tasks like crazy lately. I have my mind on a mission, and that's to help everybody promote. So, hi Viviana. So, you guys, there's something that I think her name's Jenny asked on the Zoom, and she hopped off early on Monday, and it was, how do you, Melissa and Taina, how do you guys, like, what's your time management? Like, what do you guys do? So, you guys, I want to be transparent, honest with you guys, and tell you guys that ever since I've joined this business, I've never had a perfect schedule, okay? I've always worked this business, kind of like, when I had the time, spare time, and then I decided, you know what, I want this business to pay me like a job. So, but because I don't want it to be boring, right? I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting at my desk all day. I love that I can work this business and kind of, do this at different times of the day. I love that. That's what I love about it. So I'm not going to take that away from me. But what I do like to do is to just get tasks done for my business and know that I'm working my business. So we're already on our phones, right? So why not make sure that we're getting our tasks done for our business? Number one, when I wake up, is I have my keto coffee. I show people that I'm a product of the product. That's super important, okay? You don't have to message people to get people interested. I'm telling you from experience. I have done that. Yes, you'll get customers, but it drains you because when people tell you no, no, no so much, then you get like, kind of like, does this work? Is it gonna work? And the answer to that is yes, it is gonna work, but you have to remember that people want to see you using the products, and people want to see that you are gonna be like committed. Once you're committed, people are for it. They want to be a part of it. They want to join you. I look like a skunk right now. Like, I gotta fix my hair. So I just wanted to share that real quick. But you guys, being committed to your business means that no matter what, no matter how you're feeling, like, I had a few girls last week that I checked up on that were new, and I said, how are you doing? Like, I've been giving them posts, I've been giving them host-to-post ideas, we're doing the push group, like, and, some of them were like, sorry, I was, like, sick, or, I didn't notice, and, after a while, you guys are going to get into the habit of doing these tasks, and it's going to be so natural, but at first, it feels kind of weird, like, it's something else you're adding to your schedule. If you're already a busy mom, you're already working, I get it, you guys, I did that. I worked this business and still made money. So I know you guys can too. So here's the short answer to Jenny's question. How do you deal with time management? I just don't really do that. I just tell myself I have to do these things on whatever time I have. If I were to show you guys my house right now, you'd be like, girl, like, for real. I haven't even had time to get ready because I just want to focus on my health and my team and like what I have to do. So here's what I want you guys to do, okay? I don't want you to see this business as something that's going to stress you out, because if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. If you're not having fun, then, you need to rethink why you're doing this. And if your why is your family and your why is to be home with them, or maybe create an extra income to help your spouse, or if your why is to pay off some debt or whatever, all these stories you guys hear from all these It Works people, they are true, they're so real, but these people have stuck it out and they stayed dedicated to what they have to do daily. Not once in a while, not once a week, not once a month, not if someone's sick, I'm not going to do it. Just do the tasks super fast, get them done, and you guys are going to see amazing results. So I want you guys to take notes. What must you do every day, no matter what? What must you do? Because if you guys are honest in this business, there's tasks that we have to do, especially if you're planning on just working from your phone. Okay, so number one, interact. And the easiest way to do that is just say happy birthday to everybody. So if you go to search on Facebook, happy birthday, click see all and say happy birthday to everybody every day. If you're behind, it doesn't matter. Do it every day and catch up. Even if the birthdays were yesterday, tell them happy birthday, because that's going to create interaction with your page, okay? These people are going to be like, who's this? Oh, she's nice. She said happy birthday. They're going to go look at your page, and they're going to see more of your posts because you're interacting with them. So it's a really easy way to interact, kind of get that out of the way. Number two, send your 20 host to posts. And before, I would do copy, paste, and it just felt so dragging, right? So now, you guys can keep doing the copy, paste if that works for you. It doesn't take that long, but for me, I just like to simplify everything as much as possible. I wasn't getting it done all the way because I was like, you know, getting annoyed that I had to do that or find the people to send it to. So now what I do is I go to Active Messenger, I scroll down, and I go to my, I go to my own message, I send Hey Girl Favor to myself, and then I hold it and I forward it. I scroll as far as I can down, so that way I'm not forwarding it to the same people all the time. So I scroll. It'll let you scroll forever. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I look at the names to make sure that like it's not somebody I don't want to message. I'll send them Hey Girl Favor to 20 people. I'll get that out of the way. I won't respond. I just let people answer me. Then I'll go to Instagram. I'll create my little story. Then I'll come to Facebook. I'll create my little story. I post some things I'm doing throughout the day with my daughter. I try to, because that's super important, because you want people to see what you're doing too, not just at work stuff. And then from there, I check out the team page. I try to put something in the chats. And then I make sure to create a poll. A few polls, maybe one on Facebook. That could be done with your story, you know, some polls. I don't respond. So, like, as you guys can see, I'm doing all these tasks, but I'm not stopping to respond, because at this point, I have people voting on my poll. I have people replying to my story. I have people replying to my post from the morning or liking it. I have people messaging me from my Hey Girl Favor. Do not reply. Like, finish all your tasks. Then, after I do all of that, I kind of clean up my house, which is what I'm going to do next, because now I'm done with my tasks. I had my breakfast. I had my keto coffee. I should be journaling, which is something that I want to make sure I get up earlier to do, because I haven't been the last couple of days. I've been really good at taking care of myself. So after I clean up my house, I'm going to get dressed, and I'll get back on my phone, and I'll start sending out more messages to these people that are replying. They're saying, what's up, to my Hey Girl Favor. I'm saying, you know, I'm sending them the message that says, hey girl, doing a vanity giveaway, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm sending it to all of them before I reply. And then when they all say yes, 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 then I send out the last message, which just gives them the post. By the end of the night, I have all these hosted posts from today, hosted posts from yesterday. That gives me the opportunity at night, once my family's settled, I've made dinner, I kind of like get on the computer, or I go in my room, and I start sending out messages to all the people that replied to my polls, votes, likes, anything. So I send out at least 100 messages a day. And if I don't, I feel super like I didn't do anything for my business, you guys, because I know what this can do. And so at that point, I have people that have asked me how much it is, you know, how much, when can they get started? Like, they tell me. And then I'm talking to potential distributors too. And to keep it simple, you guys, I don't spend a lot of time talking to people anymore. I know it sounds like I do, but I really don't. I copy and paste the Vision Carrier video that Melissa had. I think that was the name of the link. And it has 2 videos about the business. So potential distributors, I just say, hey, if you have an extra 5 minutes, I'd love to tell you more about it. I kind of send them that little description that I've gave you guys before about the business. And then if they say, yeah, I'm interested, then I send them the video and I say, watch this video, let me know what you think. And I don't beg them to join me, because if they're meant for my team, they're going to join. I used to get people to sign up, kind of like not beg them, but kind of convince them. It's not the right thing, you guys. If you have to convince them to join, you're going to have to convince them to work. So now after I send them the video, I'll just follow up and say, what'd you think? Answer their questions. And I'm saying, yeah, you know what? I'm interested, but I'm kind of hesitant for this, this, and this. Then I will kind of work through those, you know, fears that they have. If they tell me, well, I'll think about it, I want to join Friday, or I got to talk to my husband, I still follow up. But there's sometimes people will be like, okay, you know what? I want to do it. Especially if they're $20 kits or half off. Like, it's really easy to get people to join. Just remember, the right people are going to join you. So after, you know, the night ends, I kind of just work on finishing up my messages, and that's it, you guys. Throughout the day, I'll take breaks, and, you know, I'll clean, I'll pick up, I'll take care of my kids, I'll change, and I get back to it. So here's another thing, is don't put so much pressure on yourself to answer everybody right away. I think that's the biggest problem we have, is like a lot of new people, they feel like they have to answer people right away, and they're worried because they're at work, or they're busy with their kids, and they're just like, how am I going to find the time to do this? And then you just tell yourself you can't do it. You guys can. If I can, you guys can, okay? Just do it in 10-minute increments. If you do have an hour when your kids are napping, awesome, use that time. But this business should be fun, you guys. You guys should be having fun. And so to answer Jenny's question, I don't really have time management like perfectly down. I don't think we ever will. I don't think we'll ever really have this perfect schedule where we're just like these super it works girls that have everything on point. That's not reality. We are people. We have things going on. So that doesn't mean don't schedule out an hour to work your business if you have to do that, if that's just how your brain works. But for me, I'm on the go type of person. So I love working my business on the go because it makes me feel like I can do it while I'm with my kids. I don't have to stop and plan 5 hours to sit at my desk. Like, who wants to do that? The only time you should be doing that is end of month, because you're trying to rally volume. You're trying to see who's close to promotions, and you guys will realize that more once your team grows. But like, this business should be fun. Like, I want to be on trips and work this business. I want to be on vacation. I want to be traveling. So if I want to do that, I'm not going to expect to have a desk all the time, right? Or 5 hours to work straight. But I can use the time that I have in 20-minute increments, 10-minute increments to do things for my business. Like I just told you guys, happy birthdays, posts, stories, host to post messages. Most of the time I get all of that done within my first hour of the morning, and I'm done. Like, me and my daughter are about to do our nails. I'm going to straighten my hair. I'm going to actually get ready today, you guys. Stuff like that. So that's why I love this business. So I'm not going to make it unfun. I'm going to make it fun how I like to do it. And so, yeah, you guys, I hope these tips help, and I hope that you guys can take something from it. Just know that you're never going to be the perfect it works person. Everybody, even Denise Walsh, is super busy. She wakes up at 6 a.m. She goes to the gym. She comes back. She does podcasts. She's, you know, working on her books, her journals. She's going live on the team page. She's making her own personal posts. She's creating stuff to her story. She's busy. Like, I see her. She's busy. She's traveling. She's going to events. Like, I'm sure we don't see, you know, we don't see what goes on inside her house. Like, she's busy too. Okay, so know that this business just fits into your lifestyle instead of feeling like you have to make time, like, separately. Just fit it into what you're doing. If you don't have kids, take the advantage and work this business as much as possible. I'm telling you guys, it's going to pay off. When you're making $10,000 a month, $6,000 a month, you're not going to be mad. You're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I worked my business like so much, and like, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, like, my hard work paid off. Like, I didn't see results maybe my first couple weeks or maybe even my first month, but I know what's coming. Like, you have to have faith for what's coming, because when you guys know what's coming and you realize you can make commas in your paychecks, it's crazy. It's life-changing to be able to get a check that has a comma, you know, and feel like, dang, like, you know, I can use that money to not have so much stress on my shoulders, or be able to help my husband or whatever. You guys have to have a huge big why. You have to put your blinders on and not look side to side. Just do your tasks, get them done, move on, stay inspired, journal. Like, Melissa's really big on that. Meditating, whatever you need to do, it's going to pay off, and you guys are going to be like so thankful you stuck it out. Trust me, if you are not working this business for yourself, just think about what you're going to be doing if you don't do this business. What are you going to do? Go back to a 9-to-5 that you hate? Always make the same amount of money? Never have more than just living regular and living paycheck to paycheck? You know, maybe you'll go to school and then you'll be in debt. Like, not saying you shouldn't go to school. Not saying you can't go to school. What I'm saying is, what if you want to go to school and you could pay cash for it? What if you want to do something for your kids and you can just pay cash for it? That's why you do this business. So you have to have all that kind of in front of you. Look at my hair dye, you guys. I dyed my hair last night. And know why you're doing this. Because when you know your why, quitting is off the table. And you just continue every day. Tasks done. Next day. Tasks done. And just keep going, you know. So, love you guys. I really, really do. And I hope you guys have a great day.